Welcome to the Sunday sessions. This week I wanted to have a word about life coaching. Why I became one, which was surprising because I'm sure there's a load of you guys out there that are the same as me, a bit cynical, feeling like it's not ethical, charging loads of money to people when they're feeling vulnerable, etc, etc. I felt the same. My own experience of postpartum depression and anxiety led me to 3 different modalities of support. One was through the doctor, one was a counsellor, and the third one was, you've guessed it, a life coach. So much so that I completely pivoted from being a hairdresser and I restudied and became a coach to support other parents. It's like any other industry. There are those out there who are not ethical. There are those who don't work with integrity. There are many who try and take, the positioning of things that they know absolutely fuck all about. I absolutely know what I do, why I do it, and what I bring to the table. And I do so by staying within the boundaries of what I have studied for, what I've implemented, what I've experienced, and I don't diagnose. The first thing I will say in a consultation is, have you spoken to your healthcare provider? And I really wish that the clinical and medical side and the holistic and the alternative side of things, if we all came together, we could provide such a brilliant support. But unfortunately, that's often not the case, and people are still going up against each other. If it's medical, the holistic side are saying, it's just big pharma, they just want to give you the medicine and, create the money. And then you've got the medical side going, well, you lot are all woohoo and you don't have a clue what you're talking about. So it can be difficult. What I will say is that many of us who are here and who are doing good work, it's not an easy job to do because you are up against those opinions. And for many of us, we are heart-led. We're doing it from somewhere from our own experience. It would be much easier to go and get a job where someone else deals with your tax and, you clock in and you clock out. But when you're working on your own, that's not the case. And when you've got a mission that's burning a fire in your belly, the way mine does, then you have to navigate to try and make that come into fruition, to make sure you're reaching and helping people the way that you want to. That's the goal. I have put a link in for a blog that I had written about this, where someone had shut me down really quickly. And I get it, I get both sides of it. But I will stand behind my title of being a coach, supporting parents in maternal mental health with absolute pride in what I do and with complete integrity, as to how I deliver my services. I am not someone who is charging thousands of euros or dollars or pounds for wishy-washy services. I am here and I am affordable because that was what I needed when I was struggling. I didn't need someone coming and taking advantage of the vulnerable space I was in. I needed some decent support. So that is what I'm paying forward. Anybody has any queries or questions for me, stick them in my DMs. I'm always here. Have a great Sunday.